We have our discussion against the background of an increasing consumer demand for attractive and innovative online gambling services everywhere in Europe. And that's also why we see so many regulatory reforms and why the European institutions are now taking such a keen interest into the sector too. I'm very interested to hear from the speakers that are from other sectors, other digital sectors, on the challenges that they are facing and have been facing, and what we can learn from them for our future as well.
The main purpose of the action plan, which I think we should always go back to and see whether we've managed to achieve that purpose, was to get the member states to work together to deal with what are common challenges stemming from the cross-border nature of online gambling.
The major challenge really across Europe is moving towards some kind of harmonisation, both in licensing and in technology.
But we have to do things step by step. We can't rush it. We are trying to build up trust and have dialogue, and this takes time.
You have to protect young people, you have to protect vulnerable people, and you have to fight against money laundering, to fight against match fixing. I know that the gambling industry is very interested on these issues.
There's quite some regulation relevant. It's in the payments domain, it could be in the money laundering domain. And within a variety of member states, the Electronic Money Association really strives for having a harmonized structure.
Protect consumers, and we avoid fraud and match fixing in sports. All of those things are very important to everybody who's in this room today.
Many people think there's a big cannibalisation issue, but ultimately, most consumers aspire to a social, the social experience that a physical casino, land-based casino can offer. Internet gaming is more something that's an everyday kind of real money entertainment experience.
Member states, the regulatory bodies, the enforcement bodies and the operators have to work together on this one to deliver for that consumer demand.
I'm very in favour, and made it in my report, that we could have a framework, that we could have perhaps a directive to solve all these problems. This is possible. They can have to work together on a voluntary basis to make a kind of Eurozone for online gambling, to bring forward and to solve all these problems.